Good morning, Tony. Thanks for joining us here today.
No problem.
New Covent Garden Market. My first question to you is, what do you like about your work?
What do I like about my work?
Yeah.
I absolutely love my work.
Excellent.
Bearing in mind I'm 59 now. I've been trading as a fruit and veg trader since I was 16. My father did it before me, my grandfather did it before him. So, I started off in Portobello Road, where I spent 30 years of my life running stalls.
Okay.
I stepped up to become a caterer to deliver to fruit and vegetable to the restaurant trade.
Okay.
I moved into Covent Garden Market. A good pal of mine called Chris Roach. He pulled me into Covent Garden Market, which is exactly where I started to do the catering trade.
Excellent.
Nature's Choice, in which I joined with Martin Dykes. We run quite a good company here now. We have very, very good reviews. The quality of the goods is very good. The prices are very good. I absolutely love this trade. I would never, ever do anything different than what I'm doing now.
Excellent. Excellent. And how did you start out then, back when you were 16?
My dad.
Yeah.
My dad in Portobello Road. Years ago, it was part of the family. One part of the family would go on to the next generation, would go on to the next generation, which is exactly what I did. I left school at 16 years of age and just went straight to work with my father.
I think we're talking to your son later on.
You will do. He's the next generation. He's involved with it as well now, yes.
Yeah. Excellent. What would you say to someone starting out today?
There's nothing better than this, to be fair. I mean, you're dealing with fresh fruit and vegetables. It's part and parcel of what you eat, what your family eats. The nutrition parts of it all comes true. It's all here. All the different aspects of the company that you use, all the different places you use throughout the world, which you buy the goods in. It's so interesting, I can't tell you. It really is.
Could you just talk a little bit about how the trade's changed from 30 odd years ago to today, and the difference in some of the fruit and veg that's available?
Predominantly, most of the fruit and vegetable that was available 30 years ago, 40 years ago, was from England. Across the world now, we can buy anything, more or less, any time in the year. The seasons have changed.
Yeah.
Whereas used to get proper seasons, there was 4 seasons, and the produce used to change from South Africa to Brazil, across Spain and Europe. But now, more or less, 365 days of the year, I can buy a peach. I can buy a nectarine. I can buy anything you want me to buy. If you was in the catering company, in a catering business, and a chef particularly asked you to buy a Pacific kind of raspberry, or pineberry, or anything like that, you can more or less get it 365 days of the year.
Yeah.
The business has evolved so much.
And I guess, London's diet has broadened. I mean, it was broad 30 years ago, but it's now, every corner of the world has been explored for recipes.
Very much so. Very, very much so. This last year has been the hardest year. It really has. What with COVID and all of this pandemic that's gone on, it's been really, really difficult to find the produce that the chefs want. The chefs have been opening, closing. It's been really, really difficult to get what they want. Yeah, I mean, everything that's gone on over the last year has been strange, and it's set a precedent for everybody. It's been really difficult.
We spoke to one of your neighbours who explained about how, following from NHS staff being given permission to travel around the city, it was then New Covent Garden Market staff were given key worker status.
Yeah, we've kind of been given key worker status. It was very difficult at the beginning of the pandemic, when a lot of the home deliveries from kind of Waitrose and Sainsbury's and all that, and people couldn't get slots, and that's where the new Covent Garden stepped up big time. All the catering companies within the market done a fantastic job, and all them slots that they couldn't get from the local supermarkets, we gave them slots. We had the opportunity, we had the fresh produce. The fresh produce was coming into Covent Garden, and we could supply the everyday person. And the vans that we had here, that we genuinely send out to the restaurants and the hotels, they was all sitting empty. So it obviously helped us as a catering company in a biz way. But we certainly stepped up in this market. This market done London, England, certainly very, very proud.
Excellent. What's the best thing about working at Covent Garden?
Listen, what's the best thing about working here? I love working with people. I love talking, and this is exactly what we do here. I'm in the wholesale market. I work with the traders within the market. Every conversation is different. We've all got different families, different places that we come from, and within the industry, the different fruit and veggies from the different parts of the world they come from. It's just non-stop. I never stop learning. So I'm 59, which I said at the beginning of the interview. I am 59 and I still haven't stopped learning. There's so much coming across. It's fantastic. It really is.